Hello, I am Amulyajit Nondi and my fellow teammate Shayok Pal. We have created our project Build by City here under the guidance of Dr. Tarima Bhomik for the IEEE Future Tech Explorers Challenge 2026. So, we are fixing a big national education policy 2020 gap. Indian schools have no way to teach urban planning and climate action through games. Students aged 10 to 15 read about smart cities in textbooks, but they don't understand how to reduce pollution at scale without breaking society. Only very rich kids can use labs to see this. A VR lab costs around 5 lakhs per school. So our solution is Build My City VR, a WebXR game that runs on any browser on a 15,000 rupees PC. So now I am transferring the lecture to my fellow friend Saipal to explain the project.
So looking at our screen, there is a desktop dashboard. There is a enter VR button to enter the users to the virtual reality. In the India map panel, there is Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai, which have pulsating markers. Clicking on Chennai loads the coastal ports scenario with its regional modifiers. Our city state dashboard has 6 live matrices: the budget, population, happiness, pollution, resilience, and water security. To design the city, we use build palette panel, which has 12 plus building types like residential archaeology, water hub, metro line, and solar farms. We build directly on our 6 by 6 grid. We also have a policy checklist with 5 policies such as public transport and waste management. Activating the public transport increases our citizens' happiness. We progress using the turn control panel. Pressing the advance button simulates 1 year, and there is an undo button to revert mistakes. Behind the scenes, computer metrics runs every tile change to recalculate budget, jobs, and emissions. In iteration 1, we had a bug which caused the happiness to drop to 0 under storm conditions. In iteration 3, we corrected the formula to balance trade-offs and make it an educational planning model. Also, the centralized state object updates the 2D dashboard when changes happen in the VR, whereas the event deck system triggers random events in both modes. The assessment report button allows teachers to download assessment report as a PDF. Build My City VR scales to serve in the India's 26 crore school students. Now, Amoljit will present the immersive VR scene.
Thank you, Shayok. Now I will show how students basically learn inside the game. So after the initialized command desk, as we have chosen the Chennai coastal port area, we can enter to the VR interface directly after clicking the maximizing portion. After clicking the start exploring, we can see that this is the smart city VR plot area. And over there, we can see that this is the tactical HUD dashboard and this is the VR build palette dashboard. Here, these are the each of the elements having fixed cost as we have the fixed budget to implement the smart city. So here the budget is $1,000 and the residential archaeology having cost $110 because we have chosen the residential archaeology over here. If we implement the residential archaeology in this section, so we can see that the residential archaeology has been plotted. After choosing the industry zone here, we can also implement the industry zone in these plots. So as the number of the industry zone will be increased, we can see that the sky shade will be red shaded because the pollution is getting increased. So we can even visualize the pollution from this dashboard in the percentage. Like from these dashboards of city operations, we can see that clean energy is 0% because the industry zone is much more rather than the residential ecology, and the pollution is getting 50 because it was initially 0. So even we can change the pollution. Change means we can decrease also using the urban. As you can see that if we will plot the urban park over here or anywhere, the pollution will be increased. We can even visualize in the sky also, the sky is getting blue shaded. So from here we can visualize that now the pollution is 28. So even we have the mission intelligence to make a smart city more smarter. So, Build My City here teaches students in real time that sustainable policies make your city resilient to climate change. This is why it's a very powerful teaching tool. A teacher even does not need expensive labs. They can monitor the whole class from the 2D VR dashboard while students play in VR on cheap PCs. And when the session ends, the assessment report button generates a PDF showing every decision a student made and their final city scores. So we have already tested with this in class 8 students at a Kendriya Vidyalaya, Kolkata, and they understood trade-offs 3x faster than with textbooks. So Build My City VR solves the NEP 2020 gap. It brings experiential climate action to every classroom in India for the cost of a basic PC. This is how we can prepare 26 crore students to build a sustainable India. Thank you, IEEE, for giving me this opportunity to showcase my project Build My City VR.